we talk about Jurassic World, guys? Because the new trailer dropped for Jurassic World, and yeah, man, I've been reluctant about this movie a little back and forth because I keep saying it reminds me of Jurassic Park 3 a little bit, but this trailer I think is getting into the nitty-gritty more. I'm excited. Of course, I love a good dinosaur movie. I will always watch a good dinosaur movie. It's coming out this summer, coming out July, guys, which is not that far enough. And the question is for the chat, are we going to say, can July not come soon enough? I don't know. That's the
throwback, Brian.
Come soon enough.
And if this one doesn't do well, please, guys, give them machine guns next time. That's all I want to see. I want to see raptors with machine guns.
I actually want to see what was the original plans for 3 or something where it was like hybrid human dinosaur soldier thing. Yeah. That's the fucking Jurassic Park I want to see. Give me the Schumacher cut of that.
That's the next one.
Bullshit, GR.
I'm glad.
No, Brandon's writing it right now.
Yeah, America is not ready for hybridization of animals. You saw what that did to Alex Jones's career. It's not going to happen.
Not going to happen. Well, let's go with the person that's the most excited about this right now first. Brandon, okay, you see this Jurassic Dino DNA's coming back one more time. You got the original writer coming in, too, from Jurassic Park 1 and 2. We're bringing back some stuff from the original, which, again, the original book from Michael Crichton. We have the raft sequence, what you're saying, right? That didn't make the original movie. And
they've been wanting to put that in, like, all of them, and it has not made it. They even based the entire ride off of it, and it has not been in a movie yet, so it's kind of nice.
That's wild.
Yeah, I know, right? It's weird.
How do you base a ride off something you cut from the movie? Like,
yeah,
how do you do that? I mean,
now it'll finally make sense, even though all the animatronics on the ride look really sad and sunburned.
They did an update, kind of. They did an update. You saw the update, the Jurassic World update?
Oh, yeah. It's all right.
It's still not the greatest. I know. I'm still going to give it a womp womp.
I mean, I think this movie looks good, though. I think this is kind of what they probably should have done with Jurassic World originally, but instead they were like going on this weird tangent of like, oh, let's take some newbie indie director / writers and give them complete reign over this giant franchise. I don't know why that was like a trend in 2014-ish. 2013-ish, but it was, and it kind of backfired. I feel like none of those did great. They did the hybrid thing with the Indominus Rex, but this is, I feel like, more of like what it actually should have been, where it's like just mutants, not like a hybrid that's well done, but like mutant dinosaurs, which is kind of fun. And it actually is. They had a toy line back in the day that came out called Chaos Effect. That was kind of, they had a lot of like. They had the D-Rex. They had which I think the D-Rex looks cool. I've heard some hate out there, but I think it looks good. The new badass dinosaur. Oh, look, there's my poster.
I'm going to be sneaking it in the rest of the show. Yeah, sneaking it in.
Yeah, I think it looks good. I'm glad David Koepp's writing it. I think Gareth Edwards is a good director. He did Godzilla, and even that beginning sequence of the trailer looks kind of like that part in Godzilla where it's like the two people on the other side of the airlock thing.
I like that beginning sequence is pretty cool. I like that with like he's like trapped. Like no, that's so Jurassic Park.
Yeah,
you're caught in there and you're about to die.
I think like it's. I just like that we're returning to 10 characters on an island. It's nothing crazy. Nothing. It's that's what I think is the key to the Jurassic success. Is especially with the first one. It's like, yes, it's big and it's got all these special effects and it's an expensive movie. But at the end of the day, it's about really just like 10 characters. And I think it's it's like the most contained blockbuster movie there is. And I think
we had 7 main characters in the last one.
None of them died.
But it wasn't 10, Brian. It's got to be 10.
There was more than 7.
That's what's weird about the last one, though, is that like none of the good people died. Like no, it was all extra, like all stuntmen that died, like extras. And I think this is finally we're getting back to the everyman, just like core group of people, and it's like you're rooting for them. And there's probably, I think the one guy in the white shirt is probably the bad guy who's like, like, oh yes, I'm sponsoring this expedition, but then he's got ulterior motive.
Queen, that's a good idea.
The world with this shit. Yeah,
I do like that Godzilla vs Jurassic Park. That'd be actually a lot of fun.
That was a weird thing too. Was there was no like these last ones didn't, except for maybe I guess the second one kind of did, but the third, the Dominion, didn't have like a human antagonist. I guess it was Dodgson, but he was like from the first movie, so it was like, okay, whatever. He's always been the bad guy. Like,
yeah, he kind of always been the Barbasol can.
That was such a letdown too. I was all excited that Dodgson was coming back, and then it was just whatever, meh.
Like, yeah, they should have it'd been nice if that same actor would have came back though too somehow. You know, I guess he was like a day player in a way back in the first one. He had the canister. You know.
Yeah, I mean, he also got arrested for date rape or something.
Oh, I did not know that. There you go.
Yeah. So that's why it was not him. That's why it was not him in the new one.
Oh boy.
But this seems
that's why he didn't come back.
Yeah, they're even calling it Rebirth. So I think this is kind of Spielberg being like, "Hey, let's just pretend these last 3 didn't happen. You didn't see anything."
Yeah, right. It's gonna be fine, guys. Rebirth. We're starting over again. It's gonna be great.
He's on fire.
Thanks, Peps. I agree. Like Rebirth, we're starting again, but it's in the same universe, which I love. Like we're keeping the same universe. They said it's going to be all connected. We're not branching off, so that way they can always bring back Jeff Goldblum at some point. Because they will want to at some point.
Yes.
The best part of those, he's like one of the best characters in there. Scarlett Johansson, I like though too. I think she could be, and also being like a fan of the series is also a great thing. Like she said, she had Jurassic Park tent when she was a kid, and she always wanted to be in the movie, and she even met Spielberg at one point, and she was trying to pitch herself being in it. I think that's a fun thing. She was that much of a fan, like a fangirl about it, I guess. So
I knew I loved her for a reason.
Scarlett Jo. GR loves her too. But GR, what do you think about her being the lead? Whoa, GR, whoa. I'm whomping you on that one.
What did he do?
I didn't do anything.
Yeah. What do you think about this trailer, GR?
Man's allowed to take it.
Actually, it looks pretty good. I mean, and it's nice to see one of the big things of the book in the movie. The raft, as Brandon was saying, the raft scene was so tied into the book that you needed it in the movie, and we just skipped over it for 6 or 8 movies.
Yeah, we're fine. We're like, whatever. We'll go without it, right? I just think that's funny. Yeah. That's how it goes sometimes. They just cut things. That looks so cool. Like actually having the T-Rex swimming through too, and the raft is there. It's really interesting. It's like cinematic. It's fun. It's an adventure. It's like thrilling in a lot of ways. What's up, Ronald, Todd?
Hey.
GR, but is it going to be a box office hit, do you think? Do you think it will get the butts back in the seat?
It could. I mean, because the others have been so bad, that's the only drawback. The last few haven't been of very good quality.
I still like the first one, the Jurassic World reboot, where they go back to the first island. I thought that was fun. But I know Brandon didn't like that one at all. That was right, Brandon? That was the one that
I like that one the most out of the last 3. Yeah, I think if I had to pick one of because that was kind of we hadn't had one since 2001 with Jurassic Park 3, which I know there's haters for Jurassic Park 3, but I kind of like Jurassic Park 3.
I'm one of the haters there. I'm like,
it didn't make any sense, and it was very short, and there was no antagonist that was a human, and it was just kind of cobbled together at the last minute. But when I was 13 or 12 or whatever I was like, yeah, hell yeah, why not?
on that, I want to get me know what the runtime is on this, because that's an interesting question.
This is a nice little just over 2 hour runtime, unlike Mission Impossible, which I found out is 2 hours and 51 minutes this weekend.
Woo, it's the last one.
I already got tickets for it, and I'm like, oh, now I don't even want to go. It's so long.
That's a long movie. Well, I know that Jurassic Park 3 was like an hour and 25 minutes or something like that, right?
That's too short. But I think the first one was 2 hours and 7 minutes, which is, I think, a perfect movie length spot.
Yeah. I just worry because that whole I'll go to Sean this too. Sean, the whole sequence about going to get the pterodactyl egg, that's straight out of Jurassic Park 3. It's straight. It's right. It's from the trailer. It's all.
I felt like they were picking and choosing from what worked or what was
is that too close for you?
Visual. I mean, it's all too close for me. Let's be honest. I don't think I need another Jurassic Park movie. I'll say it right now. I didn't see any of the Chris Pratt era Jurassic Park movies.
Really? Not one?
Not one. I'm not even sure I finished Jurassic Park 3, the original.
Oh boy!
Wait, but that's not important. Did you like the Lost World Jurassic Park? and the
I
first
enjoyed
Jurassic.
The Lost World. Yes.
So you'll like this one because it's the same, right? They're bringing back the creative team of that. I mean, besides Spielberg, but whatever.
yeah, I guess so. It's there's something about too, like the moment that those creators were doing it and then trying to recapture something, right? Mm-hmm. And I really would like some new shit coming out. I just want I don't know it especially watching that trailer. I was like, I've seen this before. I've seen the use of the the flare before. I've seen a cocky gun person before. I don't know, man.
But then at the same time, there's it's all these superhero movies coming out that you like, right? So
what? And they're always different. What are you talking, Brandon?
I'm just saying,
they're never the same.
What are you talking about? The fuck
in terms of original ideas.
That's a good point. That's a fair point. I don't know. It's something about just. For me, I think the first Jurassic Park was such a seminal memory for me in a theater, and you seeing the scope and scale of these creatures, and it really got me into it. And then everything else has just felt like we're gonna keep going to that well a little bit.
Will it be as good as Whack-A-Mole the movie? No,
nothing's ever gonna be Whack-A-Mole. Well, it's gonna be oh man. What if it's three of them? Yeah, what's the famous three right now? What three actors are similar that we could get to be Whack-A-Mole? Like their names or what? What if it's that? What if it's just three people and it got nothing to do with and they're bank robbers?
Chris Pratt, Chris Pine.
Yeah, get the Chris together. Chris Hemsworth.
This is straight up. This is straight up original Jurassic Park with the prologue of a worker getting killed. I mean, this is definitely a prologue. We can tell
that was a
prologue.
That was a terrible line delivery, though, right? Please help me out of here. Well, just cut him. Just cut him early, man. No, we don't need to hear every line that was.
What if they cast all the Jonas brothers to be in Whack-A-Mole?
That's what I'm saying. Nick Jonas.
Please, let's do that.
Jonas.
There was that one part in this trailer that I really like, where the guy,
the rap, get them back. There's three of them.
Is cool. But I like the part where the guy's it's very quick, but he's looking up at a chopper that's crashed into a tree, and it's really cool looking. Wait, not.
Oh
this
yeah,
part.
and you see the hand holding the gun that's obviously eaten up or something. Yeah.
What is that about? I mean, this looks like a cool action sequence.
Even that though, Brandon, that looks like the first sequence in Jurassic Park 3, where it's the family. It's William H. Macy, or the kids or whatever get disappear.
The little dinosaur. Yeah.
I'm like, is the movie going to start with that rap sequence? I feel like it's going to start with that movie. These people are going to be lost, and then they're going to be on the island with the people that are getting the egg, and then they're going to have to help get them off. And if that happens, then it's Jurassic Park 3. That's all I'm saying.
Also, what is this? Why is there a tomb crypt thing as well? Dinosaurs didn't have that shit.
It's a nest. There we go. That's the helicopter there. That was cool.
That was good.
No, I'm going to watch this regardless. I love all these dinosaur movies.
We're not getting Blade because of this movie. This is
no, it's because of the Whack-A-Mole movie. That's what it's about. Why?
That fucking cap. What that dinosaur's got a giant forehead zit. I want to pop it. What are we doing with
that? Man. Hey, adult acne's the thing.
We'll put you on the island just so you can do that, Sean.
I'm not even gonna get anywhere close to a plane you're telling me to get to.
Where do you guys fall on the feathered raptors from Jurassic Park 3? I was a hater on the feathered raptors, even though I know it's more accurate or whatever. But now they have these raptors with wings that kind of look like they look like those things.
It's like webbing wings, though, right?
Yeah. It's actually, I don't mind because it's just kind of a mutated raptor with wings on it, which is
that makes more sense. They're just trying to play in before. I would always say is the whole did they actually have feathers? And we don't really know. And they're trying to. Well, yeah, there's been a lot of speculation.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of speculation they did, but we don't really 100% know, but it looks like they did. And so that's what I think they're adapting into this. And I think I get that, but I still like the look of the raptor. It's such a great look. I don't know. To me, just keep the raptor look we're used to.
Well, my whole thing of that is, as a fan who's had to defend this, is that the raptors they created in the original park look like what people thought dinosaurs looked like, and not what the accurate dinosaurs.
Not what the actual science says.
Yeah. At the end of the day, they're clones that are Frankenstein monsters of and not real dinosaurs. That's what people forget. Not real dinosaurs.
Like a creationist argument that dinosaurs aren't real.
Yeah, they're genetically altered monsters.
Here, put
this
all
will be a big hit, though. This will be a big hit, though.
There's nothing else coming out this summer that looks.
I was gonna say, what else we're getting to compete with it?
Like,
let's go into this. We got Mission Impossible, of course. We got the new Fantastic Four for Sean. We also.
I'm out.
Original idea.
We've never had.
Hey, you got the two groups of films. You got superheroes and dinosaurs.
We got Superman and dinosaurs.
That's a new one.
Yeah, there's movies coming out this summer, more than we had last summer. But I think this is going to be a popcorn flick that people are going to see, and I hope it's great. I hope it really does rebirth the franchise for Brandon, for everybody else.
A popcorn bucket.
You guys gonna come? You guys gonna come with me? Hey,
I'll go see with you.
I'd go with you.
Let's do it. Let's at the Chinese theater. I've seen every Jurassic Park movie. Well, not the first 2 or 3. No, I saw the first 3 in Florida, but since then I've seen them all at the Chinese theater on opening day. So
I'm down. Let's talk about let's make that happen. I'm down. And I hope it's great. I'm going to have fun regardless. And I think most people will just have fun to turn off and watch dinosaurs. But only time will tell if it'll be as big as the rest of the movies. And if the next 2 come after that, which I think there will probably be a trilogy. There'll probably be another trilogy.
You think?
Yeah, I hope so.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pepestar needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.